This is Hellsplit Arena. Hellsplit Arena is a wave-based VR sword fighter that has you trek through various landscapes to reach the end of all of your trials and become the greatest warrior of all time. Though that end bit doesn't really matter much, since the only reason we're here is to have fun painting the landscape with a bold crimson. In the middle of playing, I realized that this game is very similar to Doom. And with what you've already seen, you've probably noticed that. In fact, it manages to take some of Doom's best aspects and implement them into a sword fighting game for VR. Although what I'm really saying is this game is very violent and gory and I love it.
Oh, hey, neat bow, but remember what happened back in ancient America? That.
I mean, for real, like, every single level you're at least given one form of torture for whoever the fuck is trying to turn your insides into outsides. And then by the end, it always is like a constant 2-in-1 torture method, with you even going to a literal dungeon with lava and the Iron Maiden in it.
Watch your tone!
For the sole purpose of just turning whoever the hell you don't like into a thing of the past, well, and the future, because they will definitely be known for being that dude that was thrown into a cage above a lava pit.
Get into the cage above the lava. That's bullet. Get into the cage above the lava pit. Okay, I'm gonna kill you now. Can you not shoot me when I'm getting ready to shoot you? What did I just ask you? People these days.
As for the creatures you'll be atomizing, there aren't really that many to comment on. At the basic level, you'll just be fighting zombies, skeletons,
Major League,
and these scary motherfuckers.
Shiver me timbers.
Although each enemy is given different gear to keep the game from going stale, like different armors, enchanted weapons, and the like. There are also bosses at the end of each arena, but I won't spoil them for you. Don't tell anyone I told you this, but this game can be easily cheesed by playing a ranger.
You ever see the movie Goodfellas?
Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Hellsplit takes place over 4 main arenas, with side missions thrown here and there so you can get some extra money. When you're not in a circle of death, you could be in a bar,
I can quit whenever I want.
frozen lake.
You know? This place is pretty cool.
A lake outside of a castle.
Horseback, bitch.
A courtyard.
Sir, the rules specified a lance and a horse. You have neither, and I am sorry to say this, but you are disqualified. Come back next time.
And a few others. With most of the aforementioned maps allowing jousting, which is always fun. I know in these clips I'm goofing around and making jokes, but it's the pockets of bright color and the scenery like this that in the middle of playing the game, especially if it's a VR game, really blend the whole experience together in a sort of indescribable way, if you understand what I'm saying. Because yeah, games like this need to have their theme of, you know, dark and gloomy, but it's also the brief moments of awe-inspiring that really make games like this, that introduce, you know, stunning and beautiful with gritty and scary, that like really completes the experience and makes it something you will remember. Alright, I'm sorry for going on a tangent. What I'm saying in a nutshell is, especially in like dark fantasy or any dark game for that matter, it's always good to have fleeting moments at the very least of, you know, happy colors, the sun, you know, wonderful looking scenery, because it's those moments that help highlight the dark and grit of the world your game is set in, but it also doesn't make it feel like, oh yeah, this world is nothing but just bad. It's just, I hate everything, nothing but undead for miles and miles and miles. It's, you know, it shows there's still life in this world. There's still, you know, living creatures. There's still amazing sights to see. I went on another tangent. God fucking damn it. Okay. In dark game, sometimes add good looking moments. Make dark look better. Expand world. Better game. I'm sorry for wasting so much of your time. It's just, it's always these moments from any video game that I think back positively on, and I don't know why. For some reason, it's just this situation in particular is very important to me for some reason. After that clip, you guys already know what I have to do. You know what I'm bound by law to do. You know what the rule is, and I know what my male audience will love. 3, 2, 1. Oh god. Alright, anyways. When it comes to the combat of this game, to be honest, I think I like it a little more than Blade and Sorcery. Because, you know, I've posted a little bit of Blade and Sorcery on my channel. But in that game, you're an unstoppable force. You know, you're basically a god, free to manipulate these pesky little rodents however you wish. But you know, it's not really fair to compare the combat of a game like that to an actual like story-based, you know, game like this, because, well, not really story-based, but more combat and, you know, difficulty based, because you're on the same league as your enemies in this, right? Like, you know, hit you a few swings, you know, you can die. They dodge roll. They, what's it called? You gotta block them sometimes. They shoot shit at you. You know, they can be tanks. They can be fucking. They can be tanks. They can be mosquitoes. You know, it's kind of that balance. You know, it's more of a, you're just a random guy trying to do the impossible, compared to you are a three-dimensional object manipulating a two-dimensional object, you know? Now onto the weapons, and you probably know me. I'm a big weapons dude. I can deal with any enemy. I can deal with all the arenas you can throw at me, as long as I have a good and nice feeling selection of murder tools. You're given the medieval trio: swords, axes, and maces. But in the most recent update, they also added the ranged weapons: bows, and guns.
It was that Scorsese movie. Had Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci in it. Okay, that's basically most of it. Joe Pesci's character died in it, and Robert De Niro's character went to jail at the end of it. That's the one.
They also added a climbing mechanic, but you'll only really use that for a single mission.
Man, I wish this feature would be used a lot more than it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a really good start. Like, it's climbing, it's got rope mechanics with actual physics, unlike Blade and Sorcery, and it's got swinging axes. That's an amazing start. That makes me excited, but I just really hope the next time they implement climbing, big part of the map, it's really good. Like that. That's scary to hear.
So, yeah. This game has a very bright future ahead of it. I'm personally very excited to see where the devs take this and what they'll implement in 1.8 whenever that comes out. And, yeah. I think you should buy Hellsplit Arena. Hello, everyone. Zutelica here. Just finished editing all there is on my video essay here. Let me know what you guys think. I know usually I post like 6-minute videos of, you know, a challenge on Blade and Sorcery, and, you know, I I started to feel all right. I've started to feel burnt out since like I don't know a few months ago, and I don't really know. Like I don't wanna just be a blade and sorcerer YouTuber. I kind of want to branch out. I want to experience and talk about different things and what I'm interested in. And this is happened to be one of those things. I think this game's really awesome, and I think you guys should really check it out. But this will be. I'm not gonna goof up and delete this somehow. This will stay up the second I upload it. I won't delete it. I won't try and fix it at all. If there's any flaws, it's gonna stay like that. That's how it is. I'm not risking wasting a week of work by being a dumbass. Anyways, that's it. I hope the ones that stuck around, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you bought this game. It's really worth your money, I assure you. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for sticking around, and don't forget to enjoy your day.